So I did a bit of research yesterday and a lot of fishing. Finally figured out where variegated lardfish are at. Turns out they hide in the underground jungle. So I went ahead, did a bit of fishing. Got myself a rain hat, I think from previous stream. So now, got ourselves some variegated lardfish. Oh. So now what we can do, grab some bottles and some moon glow. Oh, those are actual bottles. I need bottles of water. And there we go. Summon above. Let's see here. It's an 8-minute duration. So it'll go in here. And I would say the flask of poison is probably better. Or probably worse. So we'll go ahead and restock on our supplies. So danger sense, iron skin, night owl, obsidian skin, regeneration, shine, spelunker, summoning, and swiftness. Alright, now what we'll do is go on, use a night, head on over, and take on Skeletron again. But first, let me figure out... Alright, I'm low on mana. See, now we got 4 minions. I think that might have been why I couldn't summon anything like yesterday. Like why I could only summon 2 minions since I only have 20 mana. So actually, before we fight Skeletron, what we're going to do, since we need another 27 of these, we're going to go ahead and unfreeze time, speed it up, and just start riding back and forth. Collect fallen stars. At this speed, it shouldn't take long for us to get, like at this time scale, it shouldn't take a very long time for us to get a lot of fallen stars. Freeze time, stop that. And there we go. Now we can just get a whole bunch of fallen stars. And just like that, we have enough mana to summon basically whatever we need whenever we need it. Of course, it's looking like the B armor doesn't grant 2 extra slots, just the one, maybe. Might be wrong about that. I have to see though. For now, we're gonna see if I can purchase a pygmy necklace from the witch doctor. I can. So we'll go ahead and do that. Pygmy. And we'll use that instead of the cloud in a bottle. Should give us a 5th imp. Because that wasn't enough imps before. Alright, so now that we're totally kitted out with 5 summons instead of 2, we should have no trouble whatsoever beating Skeletron. I'm going to do the same thing I did last stream where I god moded until we got to the surface, or to the actual battlefield. And normally I wouldn't bother, like with the mage stream I didn't bother, but that was because the dungeon was on the surface. Which I didn't account for, like not being able to get to the actual battlefield in this, like in the summoner run, like in a drunk world. I just straight up didn't account for that. So that'll be something I have to worry about. But, so that wasn't something I had to worry about before, but now I do. So we'll just god mode to get to the top and turn it off as soon as we hit the upper minecart track and fight Skeletron up there. I might set up extra layers of minecart tracks to jump between. But for now, this will do. This will do, and it'll do nicely. Just have to get to the hot pink dungeon. Oh, right. Old man's not here. Since he's not here, let's go ahead and tear out these wooden platforms. And put like an actual floor in here. Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I have a 2 p.m. alarm that goes off all the time. All the time, so. Alright. Let's go ahead and replace this with wood. I'll jump down and collect those 2 items. Or the platforms, whatevers. Alright. Now that we've done that, let's head back up out of view of the dungeon entrance real quick. Set the time today. Let time move forward. Really should get a clock. There he is. Ow. What? Okay, we might have to increase our health for this fight. I don't want to because of goblins, but it's inevitable. Alright, we're at max health now, so we should have much better chances. So grab a bit of iron. See if we can't make heart lanterns. I think we actually also need chains. So let's grab like 10 of those. Heart lantern. We'll place a few of those here and there across the base. I'll eventually put some on the minecart track, but it might be an off-stream thing because it's really boring to measure it all out. We don't have the effect down here. We should have the effect all the way down. Yep. Go ahead and switch over the Hermes boots so we can run faster. Why are they all offset by a room? What? They're all offset by a room. That's so weird. Why? Why are they offset by a single room? That's so weird. Is it like that over here too? No, it's not. Why is it like that here then? I don't get it. Anyways, confusion aside, go ahead and re-equip the pygmy. Actually here, let's keep the Hermes boots equipped until we get to the actual fight. And once we get on the minecart, we'll swap back over to the pygmy. And spawn our 5th imp in. Right. Old man. Never comes back. Oh, well, there he is. Why did I forsake the cart? Get them, imps. Okay, this should be easy. Get him, army of imps. Seems like a lot of the imp projectiles are missing. Oh, now they're lining up. Can't hit him from here. Get him, imps. Get him. Easy. Book of Skulls on a brisk bone glove. It's not even a material. Out of here. Out of here, the lot of ya. Alright, but now. Now. Hope you can hear my hands rubbing together in glee. We've got to find the mechanic. And we're about to fortify the fuck out of our base. With wires, traps, gatehouses. Oh my. This place is really going to be shaping up to be a fortress this episode. I forgot to change the name of the stream. Pardon me a moment. Let's just fix that. There we go. I always forget to change the title of the stream. I really need to start doing that, like, post other streams so I don't have to remember. Yep, we're finally turning monster spawns back on. Let's just let that go by. Ow! Forgot, didn't go through the false blocks. This combined, okay, this combined dungeon brick. I didn't even have to god mode up to the top. Could have just mined a better path to the surface. Honestly, I really, like, of all the changes I absolutely love about 1.4, the collapsing dungeon bricks that hide the entranceways to the tunnels and stuff, I really don't like those. Like, basically everything else I really like about 1.4, and I like that you can use these to cover up, that, like, these are used to cover up pitfall traps. That I like. I don't like anything else to do with them, though. Like, it's just... Get them, imps. One thing I am looking forward to is getting the firecracker. Because that's going to be a hell of a whip. And while I'm focusing more on minions than on whips, doesn't mean I won't be excited to get a new weapon. Oh, there was the mechanic. Emphasis on was. Oh yeah, let's get more golden keys now. We're going to be picking up a lot of these chests. Yeah, boy. Cobalt shield. No. One thing is, I don't have to worry about cream soda, huh? I do love me a good cream soda. Not as much as when I was a kid. It's very thick, but I do quite enjoy it. Anyways, as soon as we can find the mechanic, we'll just go ahead and just send her back to base by just talking and leaving. Because I don't want to risk her getting killed in here and not being able to buy all the wires and stuff we need. Ooh, bewitching table. We definitely need that. Cover me. We got a shadow key too, so we can finally go get firecracker. Let's go ahead and assign a mechanic a home before we continue exploring the depths of the dungeon. I really would like to get the fortress up and running before we continue with the dungeon. Let's go ahead and teleportation, shadow key, blue thing, cobalt shield, bone wand, magic missile, Drippler statue. Bewitching table, Aqua Scepter, another Shadow Key, Dynamite, Gold Chest, Titan Potion, Healing, Bomb Spikes, Mouse Statue, Pink Brick. Okay. One thing I want to check real quick. Okay. So what we'll do, actually, yeah, let's go ahead and just suffer with the wrenches. Go home. Before I do anything else, I'm getting rid of that mechanical ruler. Holy Christ. Alright, so we'll get different colored wrenches and wire cutters, as well as a bunch of wire in general, and actuators. There we go. What we're going to do is rig up some buttons in the command room. Now the command room I would say let's put the command room as the last bulwark between the monsters and the NPCs normally. So what it'll be is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then second layer just because it looks nice. And there we go. Let's put actuators here, here. In here. Actually, no. Let's put them here. And let's grab eight. And we'll grab right, and now we get a switch and a sign. Now what this will do is this will actuate a lot of things. First off, it's going to actuate these blocks here. No, it would probably help if the switch itself were connected to the wires. Yep, like so, to allow us to walk through them. And finally, allow, let's see here, gem spark. Put 3 gem spark walls in front of the different gates. Actuate them. Wonder what's up with the lag. And flip the switch. Flip the lockdown switch. And then we'll go through the platforms and place actuators on these. Finally wrote a wire. God, I wish I had the grand design, but we need goblins for that. So this will be the first of Skull Fortress's many great defenses. The lockdown switch. Basically what this does is it puts the entire fortress into a state of, well, lockdown, where the doors are locked, the platforms are broken, and the enemy cannot come in. Now, this has the somewhat, I guess, minor side effect of completely destroying any invasion, or at least preventing any from occurring. Because without the platforms here, invasion enemies don't have a chance to spawn. So you can completely negate an entire invasion, at least for a while, simply by putting these defenses up, because now nothing can spawn. Even with all of the, I mean, to be fair, it won't end the invasion. It'll simply prevent it from ever starting. So if you wish to delay an invasion, this will work wonderfully for you. At least until you leave the panic room, at which point they'll just spawn elsewhere. They might start spawning on top of the skulls, but that's easy enough for the imps to take care of. So I'm not too worried about that. One thing I am going to do, grab a bewitching table, do that, move these wires. We'll have more defenses put up in the future, but I'm probably going to wait for the grand design to get started before I do most of them. So what we'll do now, speed up time, unfreeze it, and wait for a goblin invasion. Clock the air. Nice. Nice lantern lit sky. Restorator. That's nice and useful. For our mini traps and defenses, that'll be very, very useful indeed. See what he's got, because I'm pretty sure there was something I wanted to get from the traveling merchant, but I don't remember what it was. So I'm gonna check all of them that pops up just to make sure they have some I'm looking for, but I don't remember what exactly I was searching for. I'm sure I'll remember it in time. Goblin army. Alright, so we'll head down to the panic room. Okay. Yep. Okay, the doors can't open. Get her. Oversight on my part, the lamps will prevent the door from opening. That'll have to do for now. Easy enough. God, I love the impenetrable fortresses. Alright. Now that's taken care of, though. One thing I do want to do is run alternate colors of wires to different switches. So the lockdown switch, well, actually, I want to do one where I can activate the gate and the platform separately. but it's complicated. I might need like an and or switch or something for the lockdown switch, but I'm not sure how to use logic gates yet, so. For now, though, this means we thankfully can find the bound goblin quite easily. So that's where we're heading back to the dungeon for. I should probably take the minecart. Be a little bit faster. Yeah, we're going to use our next excursion to the dungeon in order to find the Goblin Tinkerer. It'll be difficult, but we should be able to clear 2 tasks at once. And I really want that tinker table. Like, I really want that tinker table. So we're going to be working hard on trying to get it. Yeah. Alright. We'll drop the bewitching table in the actual dungeon. And summon our 6th. Hold on. 6th imp. Because 5 wasn't enough. Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on that rare creatures nearby, the lifeform analyzer, to let us know when the bound goblin is nearby. Okay. Oh, like he is right now. I think he's back this way, maybe. Yep, he is. Hello. Alright, now what we'll do is drop the bound goblin, because that worked out really quickly. I didn't think that would work so well. We'll set the time to night and noon. And rocket boots, roller, workshop. Oh, and a forest pylon. Hell yeah, we actually got a pylon. Okay, cool. We'll put the pylon up here. God, I always forget it's 3. Okay, let's research it, see if we can get 2 of them. Ah, damn it. Okay. Paint, brush. Guess you can't color the gem. Oh well. Let's get rid of some other stuff. Alright, and now what we'll do is throw down the Tinker's table, the workshop. Yep, right here. And make ourselves the Architect Gizmo Pack. Multicolor wrench. Think you also need mechanical lens and the ruler. Yep. Grand design, my favorite non-offensive item in the game, besides the Architect Gizmo Pack, which is just useful for all the right reasons. I mean, not only can you like but I mean, you can use all this fancy stuff over here. Alright, so now what we'll do, for now, until I figure out logic gates, we'll do away with the lockdown switch. And we'll rework the lockdown mechanism, which honestly was just for the goblin invasion. Go ahead and get, well, let's leave the red wires to the platforms. And let's do this as well. And we'll set up like this. Let's use blue wire for the gates this time around. Like so. Yes. Let's dodge around the actuators there. And then we'll grab another switch. And put the sign back here. Put the bewitching table here. Edit. Right, now we need to connect the blue wires. Like so, and then we can shut down the gates. Ah, damn it. Okay, hold on. Alright. Didn't even notice. Alright. So this is full shutdown. This is when we get in and out. This allows stuff to spawn. This stops stuff from leaving. Okay. No, it's just nice having two switches for it. Because more often than not, you want to lock the doors and leave the platforms up. But then sometimes you just want to let stuff fall. That'll be more useful when we get conveyor belts. Anyways, with that now a thing, we can actually grind out another goblin invasion. So we'll sleep until we get another invasion or a blood moon, preferably a blood moon, honestly. Yeah, let's try for a blood moon. This should work. Well, an army approaching. That's another problem with locking the gates. I'll figure out some way to like counter that. Probably. Traps in the floor or something. Just right back to the calming rain music. Yeah, everything's like far away enough now. Like the platforms are so wide now that nothing will spawn if I leave the platforms down. At least I'm like 90% sure of that unless they fly. But like the lava prevents spawning, so. Actually, here, let me go fix something real quick. I didn't need that much dirt, but it's much better. I think the only summoning gear you can get from the dungeon is the bewitching table. So we're probably not going to be heading back down there, honestly. That should make it easier for stuff to come up. I don't think it can spawn over there anyway, so. Oh, Sub. Subarishan? Sorry, I'm like a substitute teacher. I cannot pronounce names. But hey, welcome to the stream. We're enjoying the making of the fortress. Quite fun if you ask me. So yeah, for now, what I'm doing on here is just working on this fortress I've been building. I'm probably gonna swap out like some of it for like the centerpiece skull there for a better looking skull. Problem is finding a nice detailed one that fits in the already made like square box thing. Not sure if I want to leave it or not. Here's the thing. Dart. Okay. Now what I'll do... like so. Then another... Actually here, let's get a bunch of these things. Let's do... Come on, imps, out the way. Six across the bottom here. Then... And what we'll do is we'll put actuators on. No, that won't work. It just won't work. Alright, what we'll have to do is fill this floor with dart traps until we can get flame traps to replace them with. And we'll just replace the granite lamps with granite chandeliers. Boom, boom. There we go. And now we'll wire up yellow wire to it all. Yep, just like that. And what we'll do is we'll set up a switch here, connected to a timer here. Apparently it's something to sit on. Annoying as hell, but not something I can't deal with. Just gotta put a hole here, put the timer through, adjust some wires. Now what we do is we run yellow wire through here, down here, and stand on here when we switch it. Now what I'll also do is run no. I'll just run it through the doorways, like so. So whenever the switch fires, I might need slower than a half second timer. It seems like they're firing at a full second. Let's try a 1 second timer instead. Oh, they're definitely firing longer than every second. Try 3 seconds. The goal is to have the doors open, the darts fire, and then close again. Apparently that's just not going to work, so we're going to stick with the half timer. And, well, first let's go ahead and flip him again. Just go ahead and delete the wires. No, this should be able to handle literally any enemy in a goblin invasion. More than likely, I'll remove the timer and swap out the dart traps for flame traps once we gain access to the jungle temple traps. But till then, this is the best we got. What I'm also going to do is place down actual block markers for what the switches do. I actually switch those two. Let's also do this. And a block of granite. And actuators in those two. Okay, here first let's flip. Actuator. Flip. Break. Actuator. So this indicates gates are up. The light in the timer indicates traps are firing. And this indicates locks are engaged. Alright, those are the first initial 3 defenses of the Fortress of Skulls. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind out for a blood moon. Because I desperately want one to occur. I want to test my defenses against a blood moon. I know they spawn. I know they do. Just gotta wait for one. Oh, hello, Casable. Ooh, sweet. So we'll drop down and engage defenses. Can't put my Lenny face. Yeah, it Nightbot is very gung ho with its warnings. I really need to adjust it. I'll do that as well. fire these up. Anyways, welcome to the first Blood Moon test of the Fortress of Skulls, the Skull Fortress. Traps are engaged, doors are locked, platforms are active, allowing things to get absolutely murked by the lava. So, for now, this is literally the whole test. I don't even know if the darts help in the lava thing. I think they do, but I don't know for sure. Everything eventually dies to the lava anyways, so. Yeah, I'm happy with how this turned out, honestly. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, let's get a paintbrush. And 100 purple paint. And a dye vat? Yes, dye vat. Put that there. Make deep purple paint. Dye, you need 100 of it. And we'll do... First we'll turn into actual deep purple paint. Then get deep purple paint and paint all of the dart traps that we can reach at the moment from the panic room. All but one of them anyways. That did 80 damage to me. My own defenses. Chain. I think we need like a chair and table. Which mean braving the dart traps. Easy. That away. So far, the test of the Skull Fortress against the Blood Moon, working flawlessly. The real test is going to come in for the Goblin Invasion. Because that's what the dart traps are very specifically for, is goblin summoners. That's why they're like in the floor and up here in the walls and stuff. It's specifically to handle summoners that teleport nearby me enough to strike, but not quite close enough to actually hit with the whip. So I would say it's working out pretty well. Let's get the gold watch. See if we can reach the guy from here. I don't want to be in dart range. Crafting. Depth meter and a compass. I think we have a compass but not a depth meter, so. Well, I think we, okay, we don't have a depth meter, but we do have a compass. Okay. Underneath the panic room, but that'll be it for later. How did you get in? Doors are open. They must have broken down the doors. Apparently didn't put the locks up. That would probably... Well, oh yeah, I had the locks down. Okay, but anyways, resounding success for the Blood Moon. Be even better whenever I can go and collect things without dying for it. We got Shark Tooth necklace though. I don't think we got any bloody tears though, which we really could use. We did get a money trough though. Be useful if I didn't have research. So. All right. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and research some stuff. Raincoat, black lens, 14 lens, the shackle, shark tooth necklace, raincoat, and money trough. Now let's take the shark tooth necklace and the honeycomb and make the stinger necklace. That'll also be useful in the future when we have more accessory slots. So now that that's worked, let's actually go to the back over to the dungeon, and let's spawn some more goblin scouts. Because I really want to just be able to summon goblin invasions. I also really need to kill the Eater of Worlds and get the Worm Scarf. No, right. Flying Fish Panorama. Cool. Get him, nerds. Alright, let's crank up these spawn rates a little bit. See if we can't get some goblin scouts to spawn in. They're really not wanting to spawn in. Okay, hold on. Times 10? Oh, they're really just refusing to spawn, aren't they? Oh yeah, hold on, let's... yeah. See if Cookie remember me. Yeah, I think I do, yeah. Your username is very familiar. Man, you should have seen it during the Blood Moon thing, though. It worked flawlessly. Although I think I unlocked the doors at some point, so I could talk to the guide. But and some zombies got in. So I'm probably going to have to put in different switches for the panic room doors and the base doors, like in the actual gate. But other than that, no, there's a goblin scout like there. $17 more? Okay. I'm the king of the hill. This is my hill. Get him, imp. Alright, we need 12 more. Let's get a trapdoor down. God, trapdoors suck. 7 more. Think we need 5 more? Yep. I got french fries. Love to see that. Two more. Come on, Goblin Scout. I only need like one more of you. 1 or 2. Depends on how many bits of tattered cloth you drop. Alright, that's 17. An extra one to boot. An extra 3, actually. A lot more, actually. That's what, 6? 6 more cloth than we needed? 10. Now, honestly, now that I think about it, I was looking at the oceans to see which would be better to fight Duke Fishron in, but I don't even think I'm gonna fight him this time around. Just because by the time I'd be ready to fight him, I would have had the Terra Prisma, which renders the entire fight pointless because I don't get any good weapons or loot out of him. Alright, so we'll head over to the loom. And we need tattered cloth, lots of it. I think wood. Yep. Now what we'll do is we'll activate full defenses. So, panic room up, traps on, goblins summoned. Oh, I missed one of the dart traps I didn't paint purple. Man. Nice. The dart traps are working exactly as planned. What are you doing here? How did you get in here? Yeah, good luck getting in the door in through the door. How did he get in here? The walls are all covered. He shouldn't have been able to get in. I definitely could use some stronger dart traps, though. Now that they've been cleared out, we drop defenses. Well, the dart traps work magnificently. But I am going to have to, well, arm this. And turn on the paint sprayer. And get some, well, deep purple paint. I'll set the time to noon again and lock it so I can see what I'm doing. Because I can't see shit. Imps, move out the way, guys, please. Alright. Now we should still be able to flip this and lock the gates without killing ourselves. Yep. Do this without killing ourselves. Yep. And should be able to do this, possibly killing ourselves. Yep. And I'll replace the half-second timer with a quarter-second timer. That might work to our advantage. Oh, of course it's purple. Hold on. Forgot to turn off the paint sprayer. I think they're shooting about as fast as they can now. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll grab some granite walls. Just make it look a little bit nicer. Alright, there we go. I think the fortress is about ready as can be for any future invasions. However, we are still going to make another upgrade. Specifically, doing this little maneuver. Quite frankly, getting rid of all of this mess down here. And what we'll instead do is run this wire up with the others. Like so. Because that is a lot neater. Actually, another further upgrade we can make is do this. Make it a lot easier on us. And then one last upgrade we can do, which I'll start with glass, but then use echo blocks later when we unlock them. is to make a barrier around the base that can be breached. So we'll turn on the ruler. Um, we'll go 30 blocks out. Let's put on the gizmo pack. Like so. Pardon me, had a big sneeze incoming. And what we'll do is make the display forced. And we'll place glass for our barrier. For now, it's just gonna have to be a little bit annoying to access the railway. But once we get access to teleporters, it'll be much, much, much better having this barrier up. That'll be like we won't get teleporters until like post mechanical boss. So likely the destroyer, because the destroyer is so easy to beat with a railway. Like it's unbelievable how quickly you can just murk that thing into submission. It's actually funny. Kinda sad. Now let's unforce the. Hold on. Unforce the mechanical display. Actually, let's get one more glass and put it in here. Turn off the ruler. Switch. And then. Oh, right, actuators. Let's do that. And there we go. Perfect. That's a lag spike if I've ever seen one. Yeesh. A couple more final upgrades we can make specifically using dart traps. Let's also get the paint sprayer and purple. So what we'll do is we'll break down all these walls. And we'll get some smooth granite walls. Doesn't matter if they're painted really. It's just to cover up the night. Or I should probably actually wire them. The wire will travel across the bottom of the platforms like so. Just to make sure they don't interfere with the actuators and stuff. And there we go. Now that will just allow even greater death to anything caught in the lava trap, which will be accentuated whenever we get conveyor belts. And I put in a way to automatically gather items or delete them. And flame traps and powered up dart traps from the jungle temple, which I might have to call upon the power of Arbalest, my like end game final character, in order to use. Because I might not have enough flame traps in my jungle temple to like research and outfit the entire area with flame traps. But I might have enough. I don't know. I'll probably put spiky ball traps under here as well, just to cause even more death and mayhem. And this one little choke point where flying enemies tend to dodge the lava, make sure they're dead. Anyway, it's time for a dart trap test. Any minute now, we should see. Yep. Ooh. Whenever they hit, these are about to fire. I like that. Oh. Alright, so let's get another battle standard. And let's give this baby a spin again. One more time. Lock the doors. Put up the barrier. Activate the traps. Oh, hold on. I do actually need a line down here for these traps. There we go. Now let's unfreeze time and allow the goblin army to approach and get absolutely murked. Oh no, that's glorious to listen to. You want to try your hand at this? Be my guest. Make my day. I'm not even going to move. That's how confident I am in this working. I'm not even going to move for the whole fight. The whole invasion, I'm not going to make a move. I'm not going to move a muscle. I'm just going to stand here and either get hit or let the dart traps do the hitting, or whatever else. Thing is, if they get hit, it cancels their Shadow Flame attack. So if they teleport in right as the dart traps fire, then they have a chance of getting a hit off. But otherwise, no such luck. And if they spawn in the room with me, they get murked by like all the imps. Like my hands are literally in my jacket pocket right now. Not even gonna move a muscle. This fortress is already shaping up to be fantastic. It's already shaping up to be fantastic. This is great. Let's actually grab the lava charm. And let's put that on instead of the gizmo pack. So I can clear out the lava traps of stuff and junk without needing an obsidian skin potion. I wish you could just lock the doors with a wire or something. It'd be so much easier than having the gem spark blocks in play. But anyways, I guess now let's work on the crafting room underneath the panic room, the main base, as it were. This right here will be specifically to refresh the bewitching table and grant me better life regen. Also what I'll do is move the mechanic over a house and move the dryad in here, so when stuff attacks I get her buff as well. We'll jump up here out of the range of the NPCs. Quickly set the time to night. Oh, well, I guess no blood moon for us. Okay. Anyways, now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and clear out some stuff from my inventory. Um, Actually, let's put on the Architect Gizmo pack instead of the Lava Charm. And let's, yeah, just go ahead and get rid of some stuff. Um, Paint spare off. I don't even think I have paint. Alright, so we have granite. Grab platforms and chandeliers. And now, let me tab out for a moment. I'm gonna check something on Firefox. Terraria crafting stations. So you need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, nah, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we need 28. Yeah, just 28. Alright. Easy enough to do. With this as it is, we've got a build area of, we got a starting area 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Add these in. Plus those two. Granite blocks. Purple gem spark walls. Like so, and we'll go ahead and make them too wide just for the visual. And I'll go up here to the centerpiece skull. We'll make this too wide as well. Actually, here, let's put in smooth granite walls so it's a little bit easier to tell where I actually need to put the... Let's not do smooth granite. Let's pick a completely different wall. Let's do white. White so that it shows up nice and easy. And let's take some of this and we'll put it around the dart traps like so. I really do wish I had a flying mount. It'd be so much easier. I'm actually going to cancel the imp buff for a second so I can see what I'm doing without them flying around. Oh, I forgot to move the wall around the dart traps on the other side. Oh well, that's something we can fix here in a second. There's one more change I'm going to make, which I'll need the paint sprayer and more deep purple, more dart traps for. Just deep purple. Dart traps are basically going to be taking the place of other traps until just whenever I get better traps to put in here. Let's do that. Put in some smooth granite walls. Oh, don't want to do that. Turn the paint sprayer back on. Drink a shine potion and a night owl potion so I can see what I'm doing. Turn the ruler off. Paint sprayer on.